Searching for a thrilling day trip from Miami or seeking an exciting post-cruise adventure? Look no further. Join us as we embark on an unforgettable day trip to Everglades for an exhilarating airboat tour in search of alligators.
Come here, I brought those tourists you asked for.
See how we made the turn?
Stay tuned to see how our exciting day went. Coming up next. Hi, this is Ken and welcome to my channel, Ken Travels 360. So an hour or so ago, we just got off Symphony of the Seas. We got a lift to Miami Airport where we picked up a rental car from Avis. And then we drove to here, Cupertine, the original airboat tour. We just bought the tickets and we are gonna do the airboat tour now. So behind me, this is the kind of airboats that will be going on. Let's take a look at where this airboat tour will go. First, we'll go into the vast open sawgrass, and then through a hardwood hammock, which is a small island of solid ground in the River of Grass, and into Everglades National Park. And the airboat will stop at alligator holes to try to look for some gators. As we step onto the airboat, we are instantly greeted by the thrilling roar of the engine. Our adventure begins as we glide through the iconic sawgrass, a seemingly endless sea of emerald green blades swaying in the wind. You can feel the vibrations beneath you, and as we pick up speed, the wind rushes past our face. Even before we encounter wildlife, the airboat ride itself is quite exhilarating. These airboats, with their large elevated propeller and flat bottom design, are capable of easily navigating the shallow waters here and gliding smoothly over vegetation. As the propeller pushes against the water, we pick up speed and leave the dense sawgrass behind, and we enter a more expansive landscape. The open skies above seems to stretch forever. Very soon, we started spotting alligators. The guys switched off the engine and everyone started taking photos and videos on their phone.
Come here, girl. Come here, I brought those tourists you asked for.
See how we made the turn? Alright.
So if you guys just sit down, I'm gonna have to sit down.
Have you ever wondered why you only encounter alligators and not crocodiles in the Everglades? Well, it all comes down to habitat preferences and geography. The Everglades, with its freshwater marshes, swamps, and slow-moving rivers, provides the perfect environment for alligators to thrive. They have adapted to the subtropical conditions, making this their home for millions of years. On the other hand, crocodiles are more suited to brackish and saltwater habitats. Right, the airboat tour has finished and we have returned. In case you didn't spot any alligators during the tour, they have an alligator exhibit area where you can see them up close. And we spotted a purple gallinule too. It has a very colorful red and yellow beak. There's another alligator. We just did the airboat tour at Cupertine, and now we're driving to the Everglades National Park to do the Anhinga Trail, where we should be able to see lots of alligators dotted around the trail. Right, we're inside the Everglades National Park now, and we're in the Royal Palm area. We're gonna do the Anhinga Trail. The Anhinga Trail is a short trail of just 0.4 miles. The trail consists of a paved walkway, followed by a loop boardwalk over a freshwater sawgrass marsh. There's loads of wildlife along the trail, including alligators, turtles, anhingas, egrets, etc. Look at these anhingas lining up along each other. Quite soon after, we spotted the first alligator on this trail. Eventually, we made it to the observation deck, a prime spot to take in the panoramic views of the Everglades. From here, we can see the vast expanse of the sawgrass prairies stretching to the horizon. So this is the second time we have visited Anhinga Trail now. Last time when we were here, there were lots of sunbathing alligators lying around. But this time so far, we haven't seen any except those that are already in the water. We'll continue the boardwalk and we'll see whether we can find any other alligators lying around. Wow, look at the tree in the middle. There are half a dozen of Anhingas on it. Okay, we just spotted an alligator on the other side of the river. Yes, most of the time they just stay stationary like that. After Anhinga Trail, we had a little bit of extra time left, so we drove 10 miles to Paheoki Trail. So we drove along and we are doing this Paheoki Trail. Apparently, when we get to the middle, we will have a observation platform where we can see the Everglades wilderness. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel with notifications enabled. That way, you'll be notified whenever I release a new video. We are on the Paheoki Trail now, and here we see some bored cypress tree. The reason they're bored is because they have lost all their leaves in winter in order to save themselves from seasonal drought. Finally, we've got to the raised observation platform part of the boardwalk loop. And here, you can see why Everglades is called River of Grass. Right, our time at Everglades has come to an end, as it's time to drive back to Miami Airport. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. See you next time. Ciao!